Welcome to Legion Talk, episode 24. I'm Co-Star.
Gordon here. We've got a lot to get through today, Let's not waste any time. Let's do this.
Okay, well, we'll kick off another week. It's round 24 and we played the Melbourne Storm. They were a good side.
Yeah, they got us in the end, so
yeah, there was
a good effort.
A few moments there. I think one just before half time, which really could have changed the game. We got penalised for stripping the ball and then they went down the field and scored right before half time, and it was sort of threw it from 16-12 to 22-6 and the game sort of was gone.
Yeah, and that period after half time as well, they scored a couple consecutive ones there in a row, and that sort of put the game out of proportion. But yeah, we fought to the end, so there was some good signs there.
Mate, we did. There was like a 20-minute period when we dominated them in the second half. We had nothing to play for, but the boys lifted, and I think the Legion had something to do with that too. The guys were getting right into it.
Yeah, some guy on the drums was getting into it as well.
He was the Gordinator. He was down there. Everyone was going wild. It was a really good atmosphere down the Legion on Saturday night. I thought it was really fun. The second half in particular, when you come down, it just sort of lifted its intensity, and the Titus Officious and Aluminium Boy were there singing their song.
Singing the
Magic
Mead song.
Yeah, it was great. It was a good night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Need more people down there.
Yeah, my word. I might actually flip right now to the footage of the boys singing the Magic Mead song.
Come on, give Magic Mead, the ball to Magic Mead, the ball to Magic Mead. Come on, give the ball to Magic Mead, the ball to Magic Mead, the ball to Magic Mead. Yeah!
Yeah, so how good's that? So that was a great little period, and I just hope the boys, they seem to be getting their mojo back. Just need to put it together for longer.
Yeah, need to put it together for 80 minutes, just we can beat any side if we do it for 80 minutes.
And it proves that, because you're not going to get any better than Melbourne Storm at the moment, I mean, they are like the pinnacle of, there's no, I don't think Manly or the Broncos, or certainly not the Dragons at the moment, don't come anywhere near them.
Yeah, I think they've been the team to beat the last few years. So
yeah.
To put up a few points on them is a pretty good effort by the boys, playing for nothing, so.
Yeah, my word. And there was a few people got down to the Legion that I had never met before. There was one in particular, Timor too, from the Forum, and also a guy called Lonely Turtle from the Forum. They both got down to the Legion, and it was the first time I got to meet them, and both had a really top night, and hopefully new Legion members for next year, because they really enjoyed it. I think you met Timor at the end there. You got your photo taken with him and his baby.
Oh, yeah.
Not you, Gordinator, sorry.
Gordinator, yeah. I think I've seen him get a picture with him.
And I must say, mate, on behalf of the Legion, thanks very much for doing that, because I know everybody, I've had heaps of remarks through the forum how much they appreciated you coming back there and meeting a few of them and getting your photos taken. And some people feel a little apprehensive coming down the front. They feel it's like a members only down there, but mate, just to pop back there and meet them all, they really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'll let the coordinator know. I'll give him a mail or something. Let all the boys know that you said hello. Yeah,
good stuff. That's right. And mate, I read in the press, Craig Bellamy talked about and Cameron Smith talked about after the game that one of their game plans was to run over Matty Shrama. And 53 tackles later, he didn't move, mate. He held his ground the whole way through. And they were even talking about how impressed they were about running big guys at him, and he was always turning up.
Yeah, well, you can't run with that leg, so you just keep chopping them down, Learn that in under sixes. So
that's it. It's a trait that seems to have gone from the game, doesn't it? Like no one tackles around the leagues much anymore, and there's nothing like a good, solid hit. Like you see guys like Dallas Johnson and that for the Cowboys. His main tackle. I mean, you've got to have certain different tackles in the game. You tackle high when they're going offload, da. But a good old-fashioned hit, first up hit around the waist, is still, in my opinion, the best tackle in the game.
Yeah, well, it's unexpected these days. So Shrama's just getting in there and doing his best, and it's paying off.
Mate, yeah, really good. And there was something something happened at Presto. It was like he was in a bit of a, I wouldn't say a rut, but he was in a little bit of bad form there. And then all of a sudden something happened, he clicked and he was back to his old Presto. He was just running amok, just playing football.
Yeah, well that's Presto, we can turn it on and off just like that, so look out.
Oh mate, it's great to watch. And so that took us to the end of the Melbourne game, and as I say, boy, everyone was a bit disappointed about the loss, but after this season we're sort of, it was a tall ask to take on Melbourne, but this week we've got another home game, take on Canberra, and apparently Duganless.
Is it?
Yes, right here.
Jeez, that's a big call.
It is. So I heard it a little through the little grapevine. So it's not 100% locked in yet, but I'm hearing Dugan won't play. So I think he's got an ingrained toenail or something. So oh no, that was Origin. No, and so I'm hearing he won't play. So that's a massive boost for us in a way because he adds at least 12 points to that team.
Well, we just got to focus on what we're doing. It doesn't matter what they're doing. Just focus on our game and let them focus on their game. And if we keep trying doing our best for what everyone keeps doing their individual best, and we'll probably come out with a win.
You heard it here first. That's the sort of talk that we need, and that's exactly the truth. Got to just concentrate on what we're doing, get our little things right, and I see that in our game. It's starting to get better. Like there's a couple of players in particular. Matt White had a blinder on. I think he really had a strong game, and Minicello seems to have knocked out all those little mistakes, and he's been playing really strong the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, we'll start to step up a bit. Last couple of games, Presto's last few games for the club and forever for his career. So
yeah,
I think the boys want to step up a bit for his last 3 games this season and career.
Yeah, it's a shame, but this is the last time we see this team is like this. I mean, there's only 2 games left, and it's been forget this season, but it's been a golden 4 to 5 years. We've built this team which took us to within a whisker of the grand final last year, and there's 12 new players or something, or 12 changes for next year. So it's a massive change for next year. So it really is about sort of the last hurrah these guys need to put in for himself.
Yeah, it's the last chance to show the coach what they got, because there's a lot of spots up for grab for next year. With the new blokes coming in, like all the old blokes have got to do something this year to keep their name in there as a competitor for the spot. So
my word, especially
lot to play for. So.
Mini as well, like the back row next year gets really congested with Bird, Miles, Harrison, 3 state players right there. And Mini, he's not far away from a state spot though. I tell you, on his day, in my opinion, Mini is as destructive as Anthony Watmo running the ball. He is dead set, he's got that step at the line, and his size and his leg speed, and he just goes straight through him.
Yeah, well, I think his name's not Mini anymore. It's Maxi.
Maxi,
he's not Mini.
Yeah.
He's not very small at all. So
he's getting big.
let's call him Maxi.
Now, I heard also that Titus Officius and Aluminium Boy, they made up the beautiful little song Magic Me that we heard before. I heard they've also got you in their sights and Minicello. Yeah. So there could be a new tune for this week with Minicello, but I'm pretty sure they're working on one for you too, brother. So I can't wait. Ukulele, had the whole crowd singing it. Fantastic. Yeah. We get 20,000 people plus singing it.
You have to be in the Legion to hear that, won't you?
Well, I hope not. You'll be out playing.
Well, everyone will be out here.
Everyone will be out
everyone
here.
can.
You'll be able to hear it at Tweed Heads. That's how loud we're going to be when you're scoring. Yeah. Plenty of tries next year.
Proud.
Exactly right. Can't wait, actually. And speaking of next year, we've got Legion memberships, and they are open now. All the way through, we've got I think it's $225 for a Legion membership. Grab them. There's a heap more stuff. If you go on to the Titans website and go through, there's an early bird special. You get so much off. If you swap to a different electricity company, you get another $100 off. I worked it all down, broke it all down. You nearly get it for half price if you take up all the offers. So they're really going out of their way to try and help out struggling families and get to the footy. And if you buy them cheap now, it's the time to do it.
That's right.
Well, perfect Christmas present for somebody. Buy memberships.
Okay, it's Coaster, and I'm here with Sam at the where we're playing tonight, the Melbourne Storm, and we're going to do 60 seconds with Coaster. You right? You ready?
Yeah.
All right, 60 seconds start now. Your nickname?
Sam.
Favourite player?
Greg Bird.
Favourite Titans memory?
The win at the semis.
Very good. Favourite Legion memory?
The band, the drums.
Queensland or New South Wales?
New South Wales.
Boo. How did you join the Legion?
Through you.
What do you do to get up on match day?
Get my gear ready.
Good stuff. And any superstitions or rituals?
No.
What are some things you would like to see the Legion do?
Cheer harder.
Very good. And any parting words?
Go Titans.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Sam.
And also on the memberships front, Southern Legion memberships come out this year. First time ever, we have got a Legion package for our Southern fans, meaning, and it's $60. That's it. It's $60 for a year. It gets you a double ticket to an away game, 2 adult tickets to an away game. It gives you all the merchandise. It gives you access to members bars and all that sort of stuff. There's a whole list of stuff that they get, and for $60, I mean, it's perfect. Like if you're going to go to an away game, in fact, if you are a Titans fan up here on the Gold Coast, you're better off buying one of these as well, because heads up, we play a couple of games in Brisbane, and you could probably use them for that. So $60 gets you a couple of tickets to a Brisbane game, or maybe against the Dogs or wherever, that double header that we play, or against the Broncos themselves, and you're done. And you get a whole new thing of merchandise and all the rest of it. So, yeah, it couldn't be better. I reckon that's a great idea.
Need to get on it.
I'm going to buy both. I'm in there. I'm going to get both.
Your shout.
Yep, my shout for everybody.
Everyone.
That's
Whole
it.
Legion.
All right, and so basically, we've also signed up a new player this year, Phil Graham, and he looks like he's coming on board for a bit of, I don't know what the position is, but I would say at this stage, probably a depth filling position, so to fill up the roster. So it looks good, and we've pretty much got the back line set now, I think, with you guys. I personally, I think it's raring to go. You must be excited. Did you watch any of the Doggies game the other night?
No.
Idris was just dead set smashing people. So I know he's got to get more involved, and hopefully he does next year. But in defence, he was just he was crushing people. Like, he was manhandling them. I thought he was going to get arrested there at one stage. And so that was pretty cool. So I can't wait for him to get there next year. So you two guys, hopefully you pair up, because you will just kill it.
Yeah, the future's looking good for the Titans. So next year is going to be the year of the Titans, I think.
And that's, I honestly, I can't wait for it, mate. This year, as far as I'm concerned, it's gone on that week too long, but I just can't wait for 2012 to roll around. It's like one of those, usually at the end of the football season, you're just about done with the footy season, but this time, let's skip the cricket season, let's go straight to 2012, get everybody back on deck and let's go.
No, I still need a couple more months before I can play, but 2 months, let's skip there.
Yeah, good stuff. And also the under 20s went really well the other night. They played Melbourne as well, and they got pipped at the post. But man, they put up a good fight. They're really coming on strong.
Yeah, well, they need to.
Yeah, they do. But they've had a rough season as well. But in the last few games that I've seen them play, they seem to have, I don't know, a new lease of life as well. They really gave Melbourne, who I think are at the top of the table in the 20s, they gave them a red hot run for their money.
Well, they've used like 50 players or something, haven't they? So,
oh, have they?
But I guess the more games they play together, the more confident they'll be, like with their combinations and that. So, the more games they play, the better they'll get on.
And a couple of good players coming through the ranks there, Page and a few of the other guys, and it's good. I want a good solid under 20s. Really, it reflects on the whole club.
Yeah.
It shows our depth of our whole thing.
Yeah.
I know up here in Queensland we've got the luxury of having feeder teams in the Queensland Cup, and New South Wales teams don't really have that, but you still need those 20s to be the nucleus of your future, don't you?
Yeah, they get the night started. If they get a win, then puts us in a good positive mind to win as well. So
Yeah, cool.
gives us something to go after. 20s can do it. We should be able to do it. So.
Beautiful. And also with the 20s, next time you come and say hello to the Legion after you win, lose or draw, come over and say hello. There's a few people said hello to me and said, hey, what's going on with the 20s? You can't do that. Come over and say hello, win, lose or draw, everybody loves you.
Get dressed up.
That's it. That's right. And I also heard with Matty Schramer that there's a chance that he could actually this year win the best player in first grade and the under 20s. Because he's played enough games in both that he could possibly win both top titles, which would be a first for just about every club.
Yeah, it would be.
Surely, yeah.
Rookie of the year as well.
Right, geez, yeah. Awesome stuff.
You get a trophy cabinet.
He will. He's going to need a few, I think, over the next couple of years. Okay, so as you know, we play Canberra on Saturday night. Awesome chance for everybody to get out of the footy, and the team's been named today.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as last week. It's we've got Jordan Rankin at fullback. On the wings, we have Steve Michaels and David Mead, William Zillman and Dominic Payru in the centres again, and Bo Henry and Preston Campbell, Luke Bailey and Matt White in the front row, Matt Schramer in a hooker, Anthony LaFranchi and Mark Minicello in the back row with Greg Bird at lock. And coming off the interchange, we have Brenton Lawrence, Will Matthews, Bodine Thompson, Luke O'Dwyer, and 18th man is Clinton Tupy.
Strong side, and they're starting to get a bit of game time together, so let's hope that that starts to pay some dividends, and we can really give Canberra a good shake this week, because I reckon we can beat them.
Yeah, beatable side at the moment. They haven't had much form like us, but at home we should be able to beat them.
And the boys have to hold some confidence after the game in round one, like in the first time we played Canberra this year. What a win that was in the last seconds.
Yeah, but I think the Canberra Raiders, they'll be wanting to get one back on us from that. So you just got to plug it out for 100 minutes, 80 minutes, and should be right.
Yeah, cool. And just speaking about, obviously we've named 18 there. Clinton Tupy. He didn't look too good last week. Yeah, I heard he went to hospital, had scans. He's all right.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from him yet. He wasn't at training, so must be still a bit sore from the weekend.
It was a funny injury. There was no one around him. He just sort of all of a sudden just went down.
Yeah.
He just went down. Apparently he had vertigo, and he said on Twitter he was okay. He had CT scans. He was all right, but. I was just curious to see how he pulled up, because it did not look good when I seen it. It was one of those injuries that no one was around, and they're the ones that frighten you.
Yeah.
So, but everybody, the game is on Saturday night, and it's at Skill Park. So get out there, get loud and proud. This is the second last time you're going to see the boys run out this year at home. So really important that they come out and join everybody.
Third last time you're going to see Preston play as well.
That's right. And
Clinton Tupy's retiring as well, so third last time you're going to see him if he plays, but that's another reason to get out there and support him. We need all the people we can get down there.
My word.
Loud and proud.
Yeah, definitely. Come down and just party on and have some fun down there at the Legion, because, look, it's one thing to, I keep saying it, you can follow a football team and your luck will go up and down and up and down and up and down, but be part of the club. Come down, be part of the club, introduce yourself, say, hey, listen, Coaster or Gordinator, I've seen the podcast and my name's such and such, and, I either like it or I think you're a goose, or Coaster's too good looking for you, Kev, and then just come down and say hello, and like a lot of people did on Saturday night, and I thought it was great, actually. It was really good to meet up with the people. Even, I think the young lady's name was Courtney, who did the dance on your real Gordon. Kalia, was it?
Kalia or something. Kalia.
Yeah, I'm really good with names.
Yeah, you wouldn't remember much of that night, would you?
No, but but look, even they come up and said hello, which was great, and photos were taken, and look, they're treasured memories. They really are. It's all about being part of a bigger thing.
So just go get dressed up, paint, face paint and everything. Just get into it. It's the only way to watch the game is.
Mate,
these days, buddy.
it's great, isn't it? I mean, like, there's everybody gets right into it, and I think it turns into like if you're sitting there quietly, you're the odd one out.
Yeah.
You're better off getting all dressed up, putting a cape on. Like Aluminium Boy had a Chico roll in his trousers. I'm not sure about that. I don't know what he was trying to pick up with that, but it was all good fun. And a good night had by all. So make sure you come down on Saturday night and say hello, and let's go Titans.
Let go.
Okay, now also on Saturday, we are doing something a little bit special. Like coming into 2012, we want to sort of just recap 2011 and recap all the awesome fans that have come down to the Legion, and also hopefully bring a few more in for 2012. And so what we're doing is we are going to put a film clip together, and it sounds pretty cool. Now, I won't go into too many details except for we have a song, and we will be taking snippets of people singing lines of this song, very similar to Nickelback's Rockstar video, if you've ever seen that. So make sure you come and see us if you want to be part of this. We're going to be taking footage of people all over the place. So in the Legion area, in front of the big blow up football field thing out the front, and
Members
bar and sausage sizzle and you name it. So
in the sheds, we'll get a few of the boys.
mate, I'd love that. That'd be great. Even Michael Searle, if you're watching, you can we can do a little bit there at
Get a bit of
level
cardio.
5.
Get a bit of cardio after opposition try.
Yes, that's right. He can maybe do the high notes, the real screaming if it's a rock section.
Bit of explicit stuff there.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. So it sounds like an absolute bucket load of fun, and I'm hoping everybody gets involved in it, and we're going to get it together. So more information to come. But if you see me approach you, don't run away from me. I want as many people as I can. Won't be using your voice in the video. You'll be miming to the song, and then we're going to piece it all together. We're going to have as many Legion fans as possible. So don't worry about your voice. All I need you to do is mime the words. You can sing as badly as you want. We won't be using the sound, just the footage. So make sure on Saturday we get involved in that.
That's right.
So it should be fun. So you'll be giving us a line or two?
Yeah, try to put a few together.
Good stuff. And we might be able to get Kilogram to do a line or two.
See if Gordonators in
town. So we'll get a few there, and let's hope we're going to spread it right out. Hopefully get the Southern Legion involved as well, and that would be really cool. So we're going to look out for that on Saturday. Looks like fun.
Get it going.
All right, so we're back, and also, as I say, Saturday, get out of the game, and that pretty much brings us to a close tonight, mate.
Yeah, hopefully the Gordonator will be back there. I think he sleeps about 6 days a week, and he comes out just for the game.
He just hibernates, does he?
Yeah, hibernates for the game. Any special occasions, like he might wake up for an hour or so to do this, but
kill a bear or something like that and drag it back in for a feed.
Bit of hibernation, then get ready for the game, yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's good stuff. So we can see him there again on Saturday night.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be there. I'll see what he's up to.
Good stuff. And everybody get into it and come down, say hello to the Gordinator. Come down, say hello to me too. Oh, by the way, thanks to everybody that commented on Kev's guns last week, and notice I didn't get anything at all. What about my guns, eh?
Give us a look.
I'll make everybody throw up. So, mate, awesome. Thank you again for an awesome podcast, and we shall see you at Saturday at the game.
5:30, Field Park, Titans vs Raiders. Get there.
See you there.